Hey everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Burton Ballers. And in today's video I'm going to be talking about our impressive 2-0 win against Everton. But before I get into the video, guys, you know the drill. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified whenever we make a new video. And don't forget to share this video with your friends, spread the news so that everyone will know that Burton Ballers are about. Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah. So guys, let's start with the team news for today's game. In today's match, Tuchel made 5 changes to the team that started against Liverpool. As I thought that Kante, I said that we already mentioned that Kante probably won't play 2 games a week, so Kovacic came back to replace Kante. He brought in Zuma, which was a surprise. He came in to replace Rudiger. And we also had Callum Hudson-Odoi back, but not as a wing back like I thought he would be playing. But we brought him to play as one of the number 10s. And we also brought in, which was it wasn't a surprise for me because I did say that Havertz should play in this game, and so Havertz played but he played in the false 9 position, which worked very well. And the final change was Alonso. Alonso came in for Ben Chilwell. And that was a brave move because Iwobi's got lots of pace at the back, but as Alonso was able to handle him very well, and he played pretty decent to get them today. So the positives from the game today: we controlled an informed Everton side, and Everton are a strong team because if they had won today, they'd have gone above us. You know, so Ancelotti's a good coach as well. But we managed Everton, and our play was good, and we were a lot more attacking in this game than we have been in previous games. Everton were coming in with the tackles really sharp, in with the tackles, but we managed to win our midfield battle. We had good displays throughout with the pitch, and Zuma, who came in to play the Rudiger role, handled Calvert-Lewin really well. He dominated him in the air because last time we played Everton, he gave us a bit of a hard time, but it was like he was invisible in this game. And Alonso, I thought, did well down that left-hand side as well. And it was great to see Reece James actually beating his man, because Reece James, I would be critical of Reece James in the past, in that sometimes he plays too safe, but today I saw him being more aggressive in his running. He was actually running down the byline, beating players, putting in some good crosses, and defensively he was pretty good as well. I'm going to be talking about my man of the match later in my next section, so I won't speak about this player yet. I thought that again in the midfield, Jorginho and Kovacic, we kind of managed them in our midfield area. So it was another good performance, and the fact that we got a win, and the fact that we are we've cemented our place in the top 4. We've moved away from Liverpool, now 7 points ahead of them. Everton's game in hand doesn't matter anymore, because even if they win it, they'll still be a point behind us. And we've caught up on the likes of Manchester United and Leicester, so we haven't allowed them to pull away. So lots of positives to take away from today's performance. My negative is the same negatives that I have most weeks actually. Again, not clinical enough in front of goal, because today we should have won that game at least 5-0. Pickford always turns out, whenever we play against him, he puts in stunning performances. So this is another one we pulled off 3 or 4 brilliant saves. But there was a couple where he shouldn't have been allowed to get the saves, and Werner again should have scored at least 2 goals, I think. Okay, good save by the keeper, but especially that one where he shot it to the near post, he had the whole of the goal to aim at. Had he knocked it in at the far post, then I think that he'd have scored a goal. And another negative, again, VAR, because my gripe with VAR is the same part of the body that Havertz was adjudged to have controlled the ball with, and so having the goal disallowed, that was the same part of the body that Werner's goal was disallowed against Liverpool. So if they're saying that you can't score with your arm, why are you giving it for offside then when we're playing against different opposition? You need to be consistent. That was really annoying for me, and the fact that Havertz could have scored, that was a brilliant finish by Havertz as well. And my other negative was the fact that he wasn't given that goal as well. They say that it was going wide. I think it might have been creeping in the far post. But the other angle that they showed may prove me wrong. But hopefully the dubious goals committee can take a look at that and overturn the decision, because it would be nice for his confidence if that goal could be given to him. So talking about Havertz, this moved me nicely onto my man of the match. Best display by Havertz in a Chelsea shirt. He showed his world-class potential today. Excellent, intelligent movement. He was actually, I loved his work rate as well. He was actually a lot more livelier than he has been in other games. He showed a bit of pace, turn of pace as well. He was instrumental in 2 of the goals, and obviously the own goal, it was his shot. It's getting into a good position. It was shot that led to the own goal. If he's given an own goal, hopefully it's given to him. He was also the one who showed excellent movement in running in from behind as well. So he was the one who Pickford gave away the penalty that led to Jorginho scoring the second goal to make it a lot more comfortable for us. But this is his best position, I think, further up the pitch, either as a false 9 or playing as a 10 higher up the pitch, because he's got it all in his locker. You know, we didn't spend that sort of money on him for nothing, and hopefully he's going to start now to fulfil that potential. I've always said, give this boy time and you're going to see the best of him. You know, a lot of people are so quick to write off players now because they haven't scored a hat-trick in the first half of their debut, and it's just getting ridiculous now. So next season we're probably going to see the best of him, but we saw signs today of what a truly top player he can become, and I just think that I'll play him again in the next game against Leeds because his confidence is high, and you know, that position where gave Everton defenders a lot of problems because not having a natural striker for one of their centre backs to mark, and it was all about movement. And I did mention that we should try, the best way to break Everton down is through having great movement rather than just spamming balls into the box and trying to get on the end of crosses, etc., which would be meat and drink for their defenders to try and give them a different sort of problem to deal with. And today I think that's what we did. We gave them a different sort of problem to deal with, and it worked out in our favour at the end. So now it's over to you guys. Happy with the performance? Like me, do you think that we should have scored more? Or do you think it was just a masterclass performance by Pickford in goal? What can we improve on, if there's anything? Are you confident going into the next run of games? You know, we've got the likes of Leeds, West Bromwich Albion, Brighton, or are these the games that we should be worried about? Top 4, is that a guarantee now, or still a bit of caution? So give us your comments below, please. And don't forget, as always guys, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications, and share the content. Okay, take care.